¿Querés saber cuáles son los momentos más emocionales de la NBA? Esos momentos que te hacen sacar una lágrima. Si querés saberlo, quédate en este video y lo sabrás. En el primer clip podemos ver el llanto de Michael Jordan tras su primer campeonato. El 12 de junio de 1991, Michael Jordan alcanzó la cima. Tras años de críticas y fracasos, finalmente llevó a los Bulls a la gloria. Su llanto con el trofeo es el reflejo del peso que llevaba en sus hombros. En el segundo clip podemos ver a Derrick Rose después de hacer 50 puntos en una noche. Considerado una promesa trucada por las lesiones, Derrick Rose demostró que nunca se rinde. El 31 de octubre de 2018, Rose anotó 50 puntos en una actuación que dejó lágrimas en sus ojos y en los de sus compañeros.
He's got a lot of things to prove, and I feel for the young man, you know? I feel for him, and I'm happy for him in this moment.
And Jim, I haven't checked to see what the NBA high is for point total this year, but it's awfully young in the season. That's one of the most impressive performances of the year in the entire league.
Man, everything, man. I worked my ass off, bro. I wouldn't have did this for the franchise, the organization, the fans, everybody, man. I wouldn't be able to play the way I play, man.
On a Halloween night, not a trick, but a big-time treat for the Timberwolves and their fans. Full post-game reaction, including Tom Thibodeau's thoughts, coming up next on Wolves Live. What an incredible performance.
En este clip podemos ver en el partido Minnesota Bulls cómo ovacionan a Derrick Rose cuando tira sus dos tiros libres.
Center chanting MVP
chant. First free throw for Derrick. I think that was a smile too. The first free throw of the game for Derrick Rose.
Kevin Durant y su emotivo discurso de MVP. En uno de los discursos más conmovedores de la NBA, Kevin Durant dedicó su premio a su madre, Wanda. Sus palabras resonaron más allá del baloncesto, recordándonos que detrás de cada estrella hay una historia de sacrificio y amor.
NBA Most Valuable Player, Kevin Durant.
I come from a small county outside of Washington, D.C. called PG County. And me, my mom, my brother, we moved so many different places growing up. And a few months ago, we've grown so close over these last few weeks. And I can remember when you first got here, you wrote a piece of paper in my locker. I don't know why I'm crying so much, man. You wrote a piece of paper in my locker and said, KD, MVP. And that's after we had lost 2 or 3 straight. And I don't really say much, in those moments, but I remember that. I go home and I think about that stuff, man. When you got people behind you, you can do whatever. And I thank you, man. I appreciate you. And last, my mom. I don't think you know what you did. You had my brother when you were 18 years old. 3 years later, I came out. We were stacked, the odds were stacked against us. Single parent with 2 boys by the time you were 21 years old. Everybody told us we weren't supposed to be here. We moved from apartment to apartment by ourselves. One of the best memories I had is when we moved into our first apartment. No bed, no furniture, and we just all sat in the living room and just hugged each other. Because we that's what we thought we made it. And when something good happens to you, I don't know about you guys, but I tend to look back to what brought me here. And you wake me up in the middle of the night in the summer times, making me run up a hill, making me do push-ups, screaming at me from the sideline of my games at 8 or 9 years old. We wasn't supposed to be here. You made us believe. You kept us off the street, put clothes on our backs, food on the table. When you didn't eat, you made sure we ate. You went to sleep hungry. You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
El juego de Isaiah Thomas tras la muerte de su hermana. En abril de 2017, Isaiah Thomas enfrentó uno de los momentos más difíciles de su vida. Un día después de perder a su hermana, jugó para los Celtics, demostrando una fortaleza increíble en medio del dolor.
Isaiah Thomas consoled by his close friend Avery Bradley. Moment of silence here at the Garden, and tears streaming down the face of Isaiah Thomas. He will play. And moments ago,
from Washington, number 4, Isaiah Thomas.
Hasta esta parte del video te voy a pedir que por favor te suscribas, des like para que yo pueda seguir haciendo videos como este. Sin más, te dejo con el próximo relato y clip. Magic Johnson anuncia su retiro por VIH. El 7 de noviembre de 1991, Magic Johnson sorprendió al mundo tras anunciar que tenía VIH. Aunque su carrera se vio interrumpida, su valentía y optimismo inspiraron a millones.
Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers. Dr. Melman called and said, hey, you got to come back home. I said, okay, well, won't I play the game? And we're coming back tomorrow. I said, no, you got to come now. I said, okay, what's going on? And they wouldn't tell me. So I flew back to LA. So, you know, I walk in the office and he started talking about the test. Insurance company, you got to take physicals. And then what came out of the physical was you have HIV.
El tributo de los Lakers a Kobe Bryant. El fallecimiento de Kobe Bryant dejó un vacío inmenso en el mundo del deporte. En un homenaje lleno de lágrimas, los Lakers y sus fanáticos celebraron la vida y el legado de Black Mamba.
Laker Nation, thank you very much. Whose broad flag was still there? Oh, say does that song. And the home of the
El llanto de LeBron James tras el campeonato de Cleveland. This is for you, Cleveland. Tras años de críticas y derrota, LeBron cumplió su promesa de traer un título a su ciudad natal. Su reacción lo dijo todo: pura emoción, puro amor por su comunidad.
The emotions for LeBron James, who delivers on his promise to come home and bring a championship to his beloved hometown.
Dan, we had shots all night, Dan, of your fans back in Cleveland.
Bueno, si llegaste a esta parte del video, te quiero agradecer por ver mi canal, por ver mi video. Y bueno, si estás viendo esto, muchas gracias, que tengas muy buen día. Chau, te quiero.